Located on China's southern coast, Hong Kong in the 1980s was still under British colonial rule, operating as a global financial hub with one of the busiest ports in the world. A Better Tomorrow reflects this duality. The city becomes a symbol of ambition and betrayal, an environment where success is attainable but rarely clean. The harbor's skyline suggests opportunity, while the narrow alleyways and warehouse districts embody danger and secrecy. Hong Kong's physical and political in-between status parallels the film's central theme: men suspended between past loyalty and future redemption. Directed by John Woo, A Better Tomorrow was released in 1986 and would redefine the Hong Kong action genre. The film follows Ho, played by T. Lung, a counterfeiter trying to go straight after prison. Mark Lee, played by Chow Yun-fat, his charismatic and fiercely loyal partner. And Kit, played by Leslie Chung, Ho's younger brother and an inspiring police officer. When betrayal destroys their criminal operation, the relationships fracture. Mark, once stylish and confident, is physically crippled and emotionally shattered. Ho seeks redemption, while Kit struggles to reconcile his duty as a cop with his love for his brother. The story builds towards tragic confrontation, where loyalty demands sacrifice. So, what's up guys? Here we are at the Sun Moon Dim Sum restaurant. This is on the Kowloon side, and I think this is definitely a place for locals. Like, this is probably not like a tourist spot. I mainly see locals all around us.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's very, very small, it's very, very crammed.
Yeah, and also I would say like the service so far, it's not that great.
It's not very friendly.
Yeah, not too friendly. Remember when we asked the waitress, can we sit at that empty table?
She didn't say sorry, she like looked at me with like contempt or something,
Yeah,
you know?
she just looked at us like with this angry look.
Yeah,
and just
like,
no.
Like, we're trying to promote your restaurant, but okay.
Yeah, but well, let's check out the food at least.
Some of the food is here, not all of it. We got some Hong Kong classics. We got some pork buns,
Yeah, they're here.
some songo, and like with sponge cake, we have a phrase in Hong Kong called I don't know six songo. You say it when you don't know something, so like, let's see if I don't know when I eat it, or if it's gonna be I know.
So let's actually eat some.
Let's see if the food is better than the service.
Yeah. So I'll take a little bit of the shrimp dim sum.
I'm gonna try the songo.
Here's how it actually looks like, guys. Pretty good.
Shit, that's some good songo. Very sweet. It would definitely pair well with tea. It's very, very fluffy, very, very nice. Very, very moist on the inside. And actually, a problem with songo often is that it tastes nice, but like inside is dry. Not with this one. It's very, very moist.
Oh, that's good. Because I will be trying this for the first time in my life.
And you should try it with some tea as well.
As for my shrimp dim sum, it's extremely good. The shrimp is just perfect. I would say it's like not chewy at all, really nicely flavored. I think it also has some kind of like veggies inside too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
These are Hong Kong classics. And where better can you get dim sum besides Hong Kong?
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much. Because this is the Hong Kong staple.
Birthplace. It's the Hong Kong staple.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get good dim sum in Toronto, but probably not anywhere close to this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try some of the pork buns. It's both a street food and it's a classic as well, in dim sum as well. This is the pork bun. That pork bun is delicious. The outside is nice, fluffy, doughy, and the bread is moist. Inside, it's sweet, but not too sweet. It's very, very tasty. It's very, very savory. You can taste the pork inside. And the pork is very, very tender. Oh, warning guys. Just one thing that we didn't know about this restaurant before he looked was that this restaurant is cash only. So actually when you're in Hong Kong, it's always good to have a bit of cash instead of just relying on cards. Also, taxis, a lot of taxis rely on only cash as well. So always remember to bring cash.
Yeah, that's really good advice.
So it's actually like difficult to find where the garage exactly at. You know, here it seems like a garage, but many people when go inside, they don't know there's another garage underneath it. So basically, you have to keep walking through this hallway until you reach this spot. When you see the sign, max 3.2 height, this is the exactly filming spot of the movie.
So here we are on the set of one of the scenes in Better Tomorrow, the shootout where Chow Yun-fat goes down, steals the tapes, and shoots a bunch of the Triad thugs.
Oh yeah, so let's go down that way and explore further. Let's go.
So if you remember, like Chow Yun-fat, he was doing all sorts of stunts, you know, diving around, shooting guns, you know, like, I remember one thing he did, he was on a trolley, and he pushed the trolley, and he was like moving on the trolley while shooting guys, and that was pretty cool.
Oh shit.
And like the only difference is that there was like a lot of props surrounding this whole thing.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. But still, this is the place. And it's so trippy for me to just, you saw this place on the movie, and now
Yeah.
we're here, exactly
Yeah.
in this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, this film and scenes just like that contributed to the larger cinema history. The director of this film, John Woo, was the first person to ever do the gun fu genre of films, which mixed like, you know, the wushu style of stunts with gun combat. And if it wasn't for gun fu films, there would not be The Matrix and there would not be John Wick.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can thank this film being one of the first gun fu films ever made for the existence of those films.
I think I heard about like the Wachowskis, the directors of The Matrix, were actually, they directly said that they were inspired by John Woo.
That's correct?
Yeah.
So hey guys, here we're at the Victoria Peak, and this is actually the spot where Chow Yun-fat did his famous scene that later famously got turned into the Chinese beaver meme.
我有自己嘅原則，我就唔想成世俾人撳住嚟打。你好中意同佢慳咩？我衰咗3年，我等一個機會。
And as you can see, if you remember what the actual movie looked like, the city has changed a lot from the last 40 years it was made.
In terms of weather, I feel like it's super, super nice here. Like it's not too cold, not too hot, just perfect. We're feeling the summer breeze, even though it's like late October.
I actually totally agree, and I come to Hong Kong all the time, and if you actually came here in the summer, like if you can't handle heat, it's actually unbearable. But like right now it's October, and it's actually for me the weather's very, very nice as a Canadian. Do you think it was a good idea that they decided to film here?
It feels just beautiful here. And I guess when you come here alone, you just kind of feel like this sense of loneliness. And in you can also tell this, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. I feel like the whole backdrop behind him of the city is very, very fitting for like, you know, the movie's called A Better Tomorrow. And it's like about like a gangster guy trying to like find a better way for himself. And I think the city's very inspirational, you know, the backdrop.
Yeah, especially at night.
Yeah. What's up guys? We're back from our trip.
Yep, so here we are waiting to pick up our luggage. I think it's gonna take a while, so
Yeah.
let's share our thoughts on the trip.
So what did you think about Hong Kong? Like, I'm like my family's from Hong Kong, so I want to ask you first. I want to know.
So I would say in some ways Hong Kong is pretty similar to mainland China.
Yeah.
But it just feels more global.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see a
Yeah.
lot of like different like other country stores, stuff like this.
for
And
sure.
also much more like foreigners in general.
And it makes sense because there's so much foreign business in Hong Kong. Like Hong Kong would be like one of the foreign business hubs of the world, right?
Yeah, so it
And
makes
a very, very important place for China as well, right?